A former WWE star pointed out a big difference between Shawn Michaels and Triple H's leadership style. He has previously worked with both men. Cameron Grimes worked with WWE from 2019 to 2024. During this time, he was known primarily for his work in NXT, where he was one of the top stars. He also got to work with some of the biggest stars on NXT and was involved in many important storylines. More importantly, he got to work under both Shawn Michaels and Triple H. However, when Grimes was called up to the main roster in 2023, his downfall began, and he was eventually released from the company on April 23, 2024, without getting much TV time. During a recent interview with Denise Salcedo, the former WWE star pointed out the big difference between working with Shawn and Triple H. He said the talents got less one-on-one time with the game. Cameron Grimes continued that they would get immediate feedback from Shawn Michaels since they were doing television every week, and then they had school from Monday to Friday, which made it easier than taping multiple episodes at a time. Cameron Grimes' last WWE match took place on the April 12, 2024 episode of SmackDown when he was squashed by Braun Breaker. Soon after this, he was released by the company. After waiting out his 90-day non-compete clause, Grimes returned to the independent scene. In the world of professional wrestling, few rivalries and partnerships have captivated fans as thoroughly as that between Shawn Michaels and Triple H. Both WWE legends played pivotal roles in shaping the landscape of sports entertainment, and their longtime friendship and on-screen alliance as part of Generation X is the stuff of wrestling legend. While they share a storied past and an undeniable bond, the differences in their personalities and approaches to the business have become apparent over the years. Recently, a former WWE star who worked closely with both icons spoke out, pointing out some key distinctions between the two legends that reveal just how differently Michaels and Triple H operate, both in and out of the ring. These revelations have provided wrestling fans with a fresh perspective on the Hall of Famers, sparking discussions about what makes each of them unique and why they remain two of WWE's most revered figures. To understand the differences between Shawn Michaels and Triple H, it's crucial to look back at the paths that brought them to the WWE. Shawn Michaels, also known as the Heartbreak Kid, broke into the wrestling scene in the mid-1980s and quickly became known for his athleticism, charisma, and electrifying in-ring performances. His high-flying moves, coupled with a cocky persona, made him a fan favorite and solidified him as one of WWE's biggest stars by the 1990s. His reputation as Mr. WrestleMania reflected his ability to deliver unforgettable matches, especially on the biggest stage of them all. Triple H, on the other hand, started in WWE a little later, debuting as a polished and aristocratic character named Hunter Hearst Helmsley. However, his career truly took off when he and Michaels joined forces in Generation X, where Triple H shed his noble persona and emerged as a gritty, rebellious force within WWE. While Michaels was celebrated for his skill and flair, Triple H gained recognition for his power, dedication, and cerebral approach to the business. Their contrasting styles complemented each other, allowing them to form one of WWE's most memorable and controversial factions. Shawn Michaels and Triple H may have started their careers similarly, but their paths diverged over time. Michaels has always been known as a pure performer, a man whose love for the art of wrestling often took precedence over business. Although he was controversial in his early career, with stories of his backstage politics and heated rivalries, Michaels' focus was primarily on his in-ring performance. His passion for the craft was unmistakable, and fans came to admire him for it. Triple H, on the other hand, transitioned into the business side of WWE with remarkable success. Marrying Stephanie McMahon, Vince McMahon's daughter, Triple H not only became a major on-screen talent, but also a powerful figure behind the scenes. His role evolved over the years from a wrestler to an executive, overseeing WWE's developmental brand, NXT, and eventually taking on greater responsibilities within WWE's creative team. Triple H is often credited for transforming NXT into a global brand that celebrates the essence of wrestling, showcasing talent from around the world and bringing in stars who might otherwise have been overlooked by WWE's traditional approach. According to the former WWE star who shared these insights, this difference between Michaels and Triple H is rooted in their personalities. Shawn has always been the performer. Wrestling is his art. Triple H, though, is all about building the empire. He's the chess player, constantly thinking 5 moves ahead. For Shawn, it's about the match and the story in the ring. For Hunter, it's about how the story fits into the big picture. In recent years, Michaels has returned to WWE as a coach and producer, mainly working alongside Triple H in NXT. The former WWE star noted that Michaels' approach to training young talent is different from Triple H's method. Michaels is said to be hands-on, focusing on the in-ring storytelling and emotional aspects of wrestling. His goal is to make every match feel personal and significant, instilling in young wrestlers the importance of connecting with the audience. Triple H's mentorship, by contrast, is more strategic and rooted in the business side of wrestling. He's focused on talent development, but also on branding and positioning stars to have long-term success in WWE. Hunter thinks about the next generation in terms of their marketability, the ex-WWE star explained. He's great at seeing the big picture and figuring out how each wrestler fits into it, not just for NXT, but for the main roster and beyond. Shawn, though, is about the performance itself. This contrast in approach has been evident in the way NXT has evolved over the years. Under Triple H's guidance, NXT became a haven for fans who craved pure wrestling and storytelling, earning a reputation as a fan-favorite brand. When Michaels joined the team, he contributed his unique storytelling prowess, bringing an emotional depth to matches that elevated NXT's programming. Together, they created a brand that emphasized both technical skill and narrative, offering fans a refreshing alternative to WWE's main roster. Another difference the former WWE star highlighted is the difference in how Michaels and Triple H handle the pressures of the business. Michaels, who famously struggled with addiction and personal challenges throughout his career, has embraced a more laid-back, grounded lifestyle in his post-wrestling days. This perspective, shaped by his own journey, has influenced his coaching style. Michaels brings a compassionate, understanding approach to his work with young wrestlers, focusing on personal growth as much as professional development. Triple H, known as The Game for his calculated, cerebral style, thrives on the challenges of running WWE behind the scenes. He's described as a workhorse who enjoys the complexities of the industry and is always looking for ways to innovate and expand WWE's reach. The former WWE star explained, Triple H sees wrestling as a business. He lives and breathes it 24/7, constantly thinking about what's next. Shawn loves wrestling too, but he's more relaxed, more focused on the present. This balance has proven to be effective in WWE's developmental system. Triple H's visionary approach, paired with Michaels' artistic focus, has created a dynamic that benefits young talent. Michaels is there to help them perfect their craft and connect with the audience, while Triple H provides guidance on navigating the industry, branding, and long-term success. Both Shawn Michaels and Triple H have left an undeniable mark on WWE, and their unique contributions continue to shape the future of wrestling. Michaels remains beloved for his unforgettable matches, charisma, and dedication to in-ring storytelling. Triple H is respected not only as a Hall of Fame wrestler, but also as an executive who is shaping the next generation of WWE superstars. The former WWE star's insight highlights the importance of their different approaches, showing how each man's strengths contribute to WWE in distinct ways. Michaels and Triple H's friendship has spanned decades, surviving the highs and lows of their careers and continuing into their work behind the scenes. Their contrasting personalities complement each other, creating a mentorship environment that nurtures both the art and business of wrestling. For WWE fans, knowing about these differences adds depth to the legacy of Shawn Michaels and Triple H. Their paths may have diverged, but their dedication to the industry and their unique perspectives have made WWE stronger, leaving an enduring impact on the company they helped to build. Whether it's in the ring, in the locker room, or behind the scenes, Shawn Michaels and Triple H remain two sides of the same coin, legends who have taken different roads to reach the same goal, preserving the future of wrestling and inspiring the next generation to create their own legacy.